In a society that paints a picture of perfection, Pravina faced battles fought in silence. The story we share with you today delves beneath the polished exterior, shedding light on the invisible scars left by societal judgment and the underlying influence of depression on her mind. Sadness, like many other emotions, has a neurobiological basis involving various brain structures and chemical messengers. Exact mechanisms are complex and not fully understood yet. So, what is the neurobiological mechanism of sadness? This is not just a story of one woman's struggle, but a mirror reflecting the experience of many. Imagine a journey marked by the challenges of a difficult divorce and the heart-wrenching pain of recurrent miscarriages. Pravina's path, like so many others, is a testament to the silent battles faced behind closed doors. As we peel back the layers, we witness the impact of judgment on mental well-being and the shadow of depression that casts a heavy thick blanket over one's soul.
There's no life after divorce. How would people look at me? People would just judge me. And true enough, like before you even go to the society, your relatives, oh my god, they'll kill you. So if you feel like you can't get up, I've been there. I've slept through the day till 6 p.m. Never ate, never drank water, cried, went back to sleep, cried, went back to sleep. I walked around the house, same pajamas, never bothered, never looked after myself. Bathing was too much for me. Just needed. That's when I said, hey, I think I need help. What help? Don't think you need anything. You're okay. You're okay. It's very sad, doctor, when I say the thing back because these are things that happened like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But I remember it like it was yesterday because things that people tell you, you will always remember, especially things that has been told to you when you're at your lowest. You will always remember. And that's when I got up the next day and I said, let's look for therapy online. And then Hypno came in and then I read all the reviews and then I had no choice because now I was not sleeping. I was just lying down and wallowing in them.
Depression can have a profound impact on various aspects of someone's mental state. It is important to note that depression is a complex and multifaceted condition and its effects can vary from individual to individual. Some common effects include 1. Mood changes. Persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a general lack of interest or pleasure in activity that were once enjoyable are characteristics of depression. 2. Cognitive functioning. Depression can affect cognitive ability, leading to difficulties in concentration, memory problems, and even impaired decision making. 3. Energy level. A significant decrease in energy and increased fatigue are common symptoms of depression. This can lead to a lack of motivation and difficulty in performing daily activities. 4. Sleep disturbances. Insomnia, difficult falling asleep or staying asleep, or hypersomnia, excessive sleep, are common in individuals with depression. Changes in sleep patterns can further contribute to fatigue and overall impairment. 5. Appetite changes. Depression can lead to changes in appetite resulting in weight loss or even weight gain. 6. Social withdrawal. Depression often leads to a withdrawal from social activities and a decline in interpersonal relationship. The individuals may isolate themselves or even experience a feeling of loneliness and maybe disconnection. 7. Negative thought patterns. Depressive thinking often involves negative and distorted thoughts about oneself, others, and the future. These negative thoughts patterns can contribute to a cycle of low self-esteem and reinforces the feelings of hopelessness and even depression. 8. Impact on daily functioning. Overall depression can significantly impair an individual's ability to function in a daily life. This may affect school, work, relationship, and even other aspects of daily living.
Your outlook, you look like you're very straightforward, you're very opinionated, maybe rude. So, that's the reason why I'm saying, doctor, it's not the society. Society it starts from here and then it goes, it's like your close family members, then your extended family members, then your relatives. Yeah. And I feel like even women out there, if you're not ready to attend functions, just say no. I think my biggest achievement was, do I regret it? Yes, because my cousin got married in 2021. I would have loved to join the wedding. I mean, yeah, we speak now, husband, all speak. Not to say I regret it, maybe I feel sad that I did not attend the wedding, but to be honest with you, I was in no mental state. My mental state was not there to attend it at all. Because now, my dad was not telling people I was divorced. I still have people today, like 1 month or 2 weeks ago, ask me, so are you pregnant yet? When they came for my grandmother's funeral. I don't blame them because they don't know. But at that, now I'm fine. I will tell you, if I just say no, I'm no longer together. I probably only stopped crying in 2022 when I told people I was not divorced, because I had my dad's friends who came over for Deepavali and all that and asked me like, hey, how come you're here? He's not here. So I sat them down and I said, I'm 3 months post-divorce, and I cried. Of course I bawl, I fume when I will cry. And somebody told me, why? What happened? I said he cheated. It's okay lah, men are like that. You just close one eye, things will get better. So yeah.
Sadness, like many other emotions, has a neurobiological basis involving various brain structures and chemical messengers. While the exact mechanisms are complex and not fully understood, here are some key aspects from a neuroscience perspective. 1. Neurotransmitter involvement. Neurotransmitters are chemicals that transmit signals between nerve cells and play a crucial role in regulating mood. In sadness, there may be changes in the level of neurotransmitters, such as serotonin, noradrenaline, and even dopamine. These alterations can influence the communication between neurons and contribute to the emotional experiences. 2. Amygdala activation. The amygdala is a part of the brain associated with the processing of emotions, including fear and sadness. When exposed to stimuli perceived as emotionally significant, the amygdala can become activated, triggering emotional responses. In sadness, the amygdala may show heightened activity. 3. Prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex, particularly the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, is implicated in emotional regulation. It plays a role in evaluating emotional stimuli and modulation of the emotional responses. In sadness, there may be alterations in the activity of the prefrontal cortex, thus affecting the regulation of emotional experiences. 4. Hormonal changes. Sadness is associated with changes in hormonal levels, including cortisol, which is the stress hormone, and certain peptides. These hormonal changes can have widespread effect on the body and contribute to the physical and emotional aspects of sadness. 5. Brain circuits and networks. Emotions, including sadness, involve complex interactions between various brain regions and neuronal circuits. These circuits often include the amygdala, prefrontal cortex, and other interconnection within the brain structures itself. The coordination and communication between these regions contribute to the generation and regulation of emotional experiences. 6. Neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neuronal connections. It's relevant to the experience of sadness. Long-term exposure to sadness or chronic stress may lead to structural changes in the brain, affecting how it processes and responds to emotional stimuli. 7. Individual differences. The neurobiology of sadness can vary from individuals and the context of the emotional experiences themselves. Genetic factors, past experiences, and even environment influences contribute to the diversity of neuronal response to sadness.
A total failure. I felt like how is it that I could not hold this together? Because now we can't speak to get it sorted, because it's like I want to make it work, he doesn't want to make it work. Then he changes his mind a little bit, and then I don't change my mind. But then when we have a conversation, it's just like it's negative and negative. It's just pushing us apart. So I just felt like a total failure. I feel like, how am I going to come out of this hole? It's like I've gone through that hole too deep. And honestly, it's like a well, and there's no place where you can put your feet to come up. Really, that's how I felt. It was like a dark well, and I had nowhere to cling on to actually even drag myself out. It's like constantly your mind is 24 hours active. Okay, what if I did this? What if this was done? Of course, my ex-spouse cheating did not help. Because now you're wondering, and it will come to a point where you will feel like, you know what, just do whatever you want to do. Because it's not helping me in any way, and I have no control over it. And probably one of the mistakes is I always feel like I need to be in control of certain situations, so I know what the outcome will be. But that's not how life in general is.
It's important to note that emotions are multifaceted, and the neuroscience of sadness is a very dynamic and evolving area of research. The interplay of various factors, including genetics, environment, and even individual differences, contributes to the emotional experience in a human mind. Praveena's journey is a testament to the power of resilience and the importance of breaking the silence surrounding mental health struggles. So let's break the stigma, share your story, seek help, and be the support someone needs. Remember, the battle against depression and societal judgment is not fought alone. Together, we can create a world where empathy overcomes stigma and understanding replaces judgment. So let's embark on this journey of compassion and support. You're not alone.